What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dark Green Poo back again to read chapters 71 to 74 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Guys, this is a surprise video. You guys have spoken, I have listened, and also I don't want to miss anything when it comes to Bungo. So here I am. You guys told me that they missed a lot during the manga, so here I am. I want to read it, man. Why would I disrespect Bungo Stray Dogs like that? You know what I'm saying? So here I am reading chapters 71 to 74. Before I start this, I'm just gonna say that I don't know how much 71 to 74 covers, whether it covers next week's episode as well. So I'm gonna read, but as soon as I see something that might be a little like different, or like something that I haven't seen before in terms of story and progression, I'm gonna stop. So and then maybe next week, if you guys tell me that they also missed more next week, then you guys can tell me which chapters and I could read it through. This won't happen every time, but I feel like you guys, well, like two of you in the comments are really vocal about how much they missed in the episode, and from the amount that you guys said that they missed is very disappointing, like in my opinion, like how much they skipped. So I definitely want to read that. And yeah, your boy's here. We're reading the chapters, guys. Here we are. So yeah, I just want to say, if you guys are new to like me reading manga, if you guys haven't read or if you guys don't watch my One Piece manga videos that I do read, I do have music in the background just so it's not me silently reading. And yeah, just a little disclaimer before we get this started. Aside from One Piece, the mangas that I've read in the past before are the big three. I've only read Naruto, and I've read a little bit of, like, I didn't finish Bleach. There was a part in the manga that happened that really turned me off of Bleach, and I stopped reading it. But yeah, aside from the big three, this is the only manga I've read. So yeah, that's just a little background, or a little background into what I've read before. Anyways, enough blabbering. Let's just get this started. They miss, apparently you guys said that they missed so much about Sigma and about what was her name? It's not Lucy, right? The smaller hunting dog, and she's really dope. She's like one of my favorite hunting dogs after that one scene where she stopped the plane. So yeah, let's just get this started, guys. Chapter 71. Yeah, again, you guys won't see a lot. Also, last week, or on the episode on Wednesday, I left the Blue Lock logo on the screen. My bad. That'll happen every now and then. I thought I clicked Bungo, but I clicked Blue Lock for the logo, and they're like right above each other. So yeah, it's just a misclick. But yeah, here we are. Let's go. So this is chapter 71, Bungo Hound Dogs. Ooh. One hunting dog heads for headquarters. This is Tachihara, because you got the band-aid on the nose. It isn't Sergeant Major Tachihara. Congratulations on finishing your mission. Yo, you're doing well too. See, this is very cool. Just to see the different like manga styles, because yeah, I've only read one, or like I mainly read One Piece. It's been a while since I've read but like the other ones, but the big three, they're very systematic in the way that they do their panels. Like it's just panel. Here Tachihara has like a full like blank space, so it's really cool seeing the different ways that mangakas write their stuff. Really cool. We've seen this in the episode. He takes off his band-aid. Yep. Oops, should probably take this off today. So this is how he regularly looks like. I mean, we saw this in the episode. So this could be a little faster than how I usually read, because I feel like I'm gonna kind of like skip over the stuff that I've already seen. It's more about the stuff that I've missed. What are you doing, Techu-san? Observing ants, I see. Yeah, and you guys said that this was or one of you guys in the comments said that this was a very important scene, and to not just go over it like it's nothing. So, all right, interesting. And I don't consider that a spoiler, so don't worry. If anything, it just makes me more aware of some things that I might miss, right? So, like, yeah, I don't consider that a spoiler at all, so don't worry about that. Ants are a perfect model of leadership and loyalty, so I have been watching them for around 8 hours. Leadership and loyalty, huh? Does he want to be leader? This person is the strongest hunting dog. He's the strongest? Do your best, ants. Huh? That voice. He's considered the strongest one? Does he want to be leader? Wow! Oh god. We saw this, right? He had to take care of her. She's crying. She's crying. Teruko-san, is the world ending? Teruko? Is that her? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna keep it. Tachiharu, you jerk! What are you looking at, huh? I'll kill you! What are you looking at? Oh, yeah, it's the yeah. We saw this. She was being a little bratty, but yeah, she missed Tachiharu. I feel like, hey Tachiharu, what good timing! What on earth is going on? Teruka-san finally made Gillette confess, huh? One of the 17 most evil people in the world, former Lieutenant General Jack Gillette. Do I know Jack Gillette? If I do, then I forgot. I don't want to Google just in case it might be a spoiler, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave that at that. Jack Gillette. I think I remember them mentioning that name in the anime, but okay, anyways, keep going. Sniffle. I thought of all people he'd be a toy I could cut and tear without breaking. But he broke after only half a year. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. The one that yeah, that was like part of the hunting dogs for a little bit and then they couldn't handle it. I feel bad for Gillette. Or Gillette. At any rate, Tachiharu-kun, your long-term mafia infiltration has been successfully completed. Yes, it has. So now, at long last, I'll be giving the disciplinarian role to you. Oh, so now, yeah, this is where he has to, yep, deal with thing. First of all, please do something about all of that. He's still watching ants. A piggyback ride. Give me a piggyback ride, Juno. All right, here we go. Well then, I'll go over the status of the investigation. Okay. Yeah, see, she's dope. She's super dope. The Decay of Angels is a brutal nationalist terrorist group. Sorry, guys, my brain, holy. Nationalist terrorist group with a hostage situation 4 days ago. Their true identity was confirmed to be the Armed Detective Agency. Oh, so that's how they see it. Okay, because like sometimes in the manga, I mean in the anime, it's a little fast to read. So they believe that the Decay of Angels is the ADA. Okay, then what? Her mood's turned around completely. She likes Tachiharu. It's estimated that they've left over 100 victims worldwide. Their capture has become the top priority of the National Judicial Agency. What's the information from witnesses of the agency? Left over 100 victims worldwide. Okay. The last sighting was at the mysterious bank attack 2 days ago. Since then, the witness accounts have stopped coming. The attack on the bank was a foul... What happened? Did someone step on him? Oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this too. When he just randomly... He didn't struggle though. Did he struggle in the episode, or did he just step on his back and he was still pumping? Muscle training is banned during meetings. Oh, so he's not allowed to do push-ups? Why? The sweat stinks. Yeah. He's one of those, huh? Stinky sweaters. For some reason, yeah, when I sweat, I don't. Well, maybe it's because I'm just used to my own stench, but like I feel like I don't stink when I sweat. Unless it's been like 2-3 days of me not like showering or something. There have been those gamer days. Anyways, why have the eyewitness accounts stopped? This wait is just right. Oh, he just keeps going. Oh, he's on his back. Why have the eyewitness accounts stopped? Could it be that the detective agency has already gone overseas? Ugh. Teehee, nope. They've probably gone the things that fugitives on the run want more than anything. Okay. A base and a leader. Ah, so they stopped seeing them because, yeah. because they have the hiding spot of I forgot her name. It's the tag girl, where they were playing tag in her realm. The goal of this infiltration plan is to halt the third step of the terror attack. We go with the Ongo, as well as to take back the page. We read all this, or we've seen all this. However, the detective agency is on the run from the law and can't go anywhere people might see. That's where her ability comes in. Montgomery-san's ability is to open up her... Montgomery? Is that her last name? I'm pretty sure that's... It's to open up her own special area, Anne's room. And only those she chooses can enter the room. So if the agency members can be stored in the room and transported, it's possible to infiltrate the enemy without being noticed. Yep. So she will be the only one infiltrating, though. Because she hasn't been caught by the government yet, they probably don't have any reports on her. In other words, she is the heart of this strategy. That's crazy. I don't think they went I don't think Ongo went that fully deep into like how important she is, or maybe in the anime they kind of softened it a little bit, like softened the importance. But I feel like reading the manga, I feel like she's very crucial now, especially the way Ongo words it. Sorry guys, I might be talking a little too loud into the mic. Yeah, my bad. If I'm like busting your guys' ears, my bad. All right, here we go. You got Matt, right? Come on, little Tabby. These ears want to hear some words of thanks. I'm sorry, have you seen this? Even though helping us is a felony now. I owe you one a favor so big I can't repay. Why? The one who's returning that big of a favor now is me, isn't it? Yep. They both hit him with the Never mind, you heard nothing. Yeah. It's time. We've seen this. Okay, let's go. Give her the snap. Oh, we're in her realm. The puppet thing. Oi, taxi! Seen this? To the airport bus terminal. Well then, we'll start the investigation from here. How long are these chapters, guys? I don't know how long the chapters are, so if it's like 30 pages a chapter, I might need to split the video. It's like it might be a long ass video, like an hour long if it comes to that. Anyways, hey, come to think of it, where is the commander? As usual, on the most important mission. This is when he talks to Fukuzawa, destroying the director, the ringleader of the enemy. Okay, yep. This is where he's going to Fukuzawa. Is the director in the interrogation room? Yes, sir. He's there. I've got a request for you. From now on, no matter what you hear or what I do in there, no one is to enter the room. Sure, at your request, I would give my life. It's funny because now that I've seen the anime and now reading this, I know that he's trolling a little bit, right? Like it looks super serious, and I know he's trolling. Yeah. I just want to say, guys, like this, I'm not sure whether they might cover this in next week's episode. But I'm down to take the risk. It's fine, because right. So some people or some anime directors might just be like, oh, this might be best suited towards the end or like a flashback type of moment. I don't mind if it's like that, but it just gives me future reference to say that, okay, maybe I can't jump to saying that they didn't add it. Maybe they're adding it later. But at the same time, I trust your guys' opinion on this, so I'm gonna read. Are you prepared, Fukuzawa? Oh yeah. Boosh! Yeah, we got the sake. Of course, we'd have a drinking contest when we meet again. My goodness, you haven't changed at all. Genichiro. Genichiro? Well, I'm just trying to pronounce probably. Genichiro? Is it Gen or Gen? What? Fukuzawa, you bastard! You're still not married? Work has been busy. That quiet countryside Kin-chan is crying, you know? Oh, don't talk about her. Kin-chan? Fine then. Have it your way. But you're a director now, and you've become a commander. I know my voice might not suit them, but you know, that's just so you guys can differentiate who I'm reading. And yeah. Hey, are you making fun of me? Like I'm saying, my leadership level is like this. It's amazing. Like 100 times better than yours. 100 is a little too far. 50? No. No. 5 5 times? Yes, I'm 5 times better than you. It's dropped so much. Are you seriously drunk already? Oh man, he's drinking, man. They drink quick. Yeah, see, look, they're having a further conversation. I don't remember them having a conversation or like about how well their how well their leadership level is. Confess. Yeah, see, this is where he doesn't want to hunt them, right? Because they're friends. Make your subordinates surrender. If they do, jurisdiction of the case will be shifted to the prosecutor's office and you'll no longer be targeted by the hunting dogs. If that happens, I can protect you. I don't remember him saying that. But as long as your targets, I can't. The hunting dogs have never failed to sink their teeth into their foes as I have trained them to do. I appreciate your consideration. Huh, my. Well, seriously, competing with you once in a while might be interesting. Yeah, and this is the scene. Whoosh! Yeah, we get a little sword slice. Also, guys, I'm not sure if this is the official website where I can read. I literally just googled Bungo Stray Dogs manga chapter 71 and then clicked on the first page or on the first link. So so forgive me if this might not be the website that you guys read it from or that want to read it from, but assuming that the content is there, then it's all the same. But the translations might be off compared to what you guys have read. Yeah. Why did you stop? Even you would feel guilty striking down a childhood friend. Ooh, they were childhood friends. We didn't know that either. They did miss a lot. Even you would feel guilty striking down a childhood friend? I can see right through you, Fukuzawa. Now, after letting your manacles be cut on purpose, manacles? Since you lack a sword, you plan to take mine. You realize that? You've gotten physically stronger, and I thought your sword skills had dulled. Yeah, Fukuzawa was ready to slice his cuffs and take a sword. Is somebody who draws a sword at the speed of sound like you even really human? He could draw a sword at the speed of sound. Your eyes move like a chameleon's or something? Fukuzawa, let's make a deal. The status of your subordinate Kunikita Doppo, got any interest in hearing about that? Yeah, again, we've been through this. We know he's good. Yeah, flashback, or at least that's what I've heard of, but of course I know more than that. If you confess, I'll tell you. There's no need. Kunikita is alive. Oh, how do you know? If he had died, I would have felt it. Ooh, that wolf is a strange one. It's not just Kunikita. As long as even one member of the agency remains, they will never give up the fight. Look at this panel. Look at the ADA, man. Look at our squad. Dad's like, whoo. The decision is a poor one, Fukuzawa. This battle will be won by my subordinates. My subordinates will win. Oh man, they really care. Man, look at these, man. TSN, my honor student can beat up your honor student. Okay. I don't know what TSN means. Translation? Yeah, but they really they're confident in their squad. Here we're at the coffee place. Welcome. I can't believe that you're the strongest one. Why not? I don't remember them saying this, or maybe I just like, did I just like glance over it? Like I didn't take it in that he was the strongest. I feel like I would have, or that would have been very crucial information that my head would have just like kept in the bank, you know? All right, listen up. In the end, your kind of strength is to defeat tons of wild boar type, but the hunting dog's territory is an investigation and capture. So what? So that means I'm actually the greatest hunting dog. So he's strong physically, the strongest physically. I think maybe we knew this the first time we met the hunting dog. Well, if we did know that, then I don't remember it, and now this is a reminder. You? Look at him slowly. I want to kill you so very badly right now. That's funny. Yeah, see, they never had this conversation in the anime. I don't know why. I feel like that'd only take like 2 minutes. No? A minute? One cafe latte, understood. One soy sauce latte. And a soy sauce latte, I remember that. Pikachu would be the kind of person who thinks cheese on apple pie tastes good. Okay, so he's have you guys ever heard of that it's not a disease. I wouldn't consider it a disease, but it's something. It's called like, is it pica, where like when you eat things like anything tastes good. I think I've seen like shows like that where people eat like drywall. It's delicious. All right, let's have a battle to see which one of us will be the first to find out where the detective agency is. That's just what I want. That's just what I want. Police officer, yes, we're in the middle of gathering information about a case. Speaking of that case, sir, now it seems the brutal terrorist group, the Armed Detective Agency, is renting the space right above this cafe. Did I know that? Yeah, I should have known that. Yes, so sometimes I see them in here. It's such a terrible thing to hear. Is this a family-owned business? No, I manage it together with my wife, but she's out today, and we have one helper who has taken the day off. Yep, and here we go. Is this the one? See, the way that they did this conversation is different. Because if I remember correctly, in the anime, they bust the picture out first, right? And then he says, yeah, she helps here every once in a while, right? But in this case, it's like he was talking casually about Realm Girl. I forgot. Sorry guys, I forgot her name. Because they gave her like a long name up top, but I forgot her name. But she's the one that's helping us infiltrate. But anyways, yeah, it puts more shock into his face, the cafe owner, right? Because you don't expect them to just know, right? So I feel like it's better in the manga. Yes, why do you ask? Yeah, see, you see the eyes, and they notice that even though he's blind, his other four senses are ridiculous, right? So actually, I just stopped by the Joint Investigation Headquarters. Why is the army being so slow? Blah blah. Oh, sorry, that was the flashback. The Joint Investigation Headquarters. Shut up. Will you just die? That's funny. Why is the army being so slow? Blah, blah. I went to report on the investigation to an official, but I happened to overhear something there. This girl was making a scene. What's more, she was shouting that detective agency is being framed. I was saved by the detective. Why? When did she do that? Why would she do that? Do I remember that? Why would... I feel like you keep that to yourself. I think she was saying that in the anime, but that's something you should just, keep to yourself. Sorry guys, wait, let me just double check, make sure the music isn't too loud. And you guys could still hear me. It might be a little too loud, my bad. Anyways, speaking from experience, fugitives seek out collaborators. What do you think? Do you think she would answer if the detective agency asked for her help, or asked her for help? Very funny, even just as an assistant at this cafe, she can't be counted on for much. Here you are. I mean, we've seen this scene, but I just want to get the minute details, right? Well, we already know he's onto him. Wonderful. I have great respect for those who brew delicious coffee, so much so I'd like to steal you for my own business. Yep, I remember that. There's just one small problem, the despicable lie you're telling. Ah, oh, look at the scene. Whew. I like that. Oh, and that's where the thing ends. Continues next month. Damn. Bungo is a monthly? That hurts. Okay. So that's where they ended the chapter. Okay. So now let's go to chapter 72, guys. All right. So we have 4 chapters. 1, 7, 2. Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah, this might be a long video. It might be an hour. An hour 40 minutes, depending on how much they're missing. The problem is the despicable lies you're telling. You're a liar, aren't you? Lies? That's ridiculous. I don't lie. Really? Then what about this? Sir, just now you said my wife is out for the day, but you were lying. Right now your wife is hiding inside this cafe. Oh, we did not know that. That was not part of it. Why would she be hiding? How do from this distance I can hear her breathing? Yeah, yo, he's blind. His other senses are crazy. Yeah, what the hell? We never got the scene. You hid your wife because her poor poker face would give away your lies. Wow, that's hilarious. So when you noticed the police were coming closer, you told her to hide. Am I right? Which would mean when you said the agency was terrible, that was a lie. The ones you're afraid of are us, the police. Yeah, see? So he's saying, so he was trying to like deviate from the ADA, saying that they're awful, but which would mean when you said the agency was terrible, that was a lie, because he was lying about that. And I know why. Earlier you said the detective couldn't count on that civilian girl, but that was a lie too. You know about her ability. Ability? I don't know what. There's no point in making excuses. The proof is the coffee's fragrance. Yeah, and then that's when she stores the coffee stuff. Yeah, imposters of coffee, importers, not imposters, importers of coffee beans. It seems like they buy beans in 6-month batches, yes? But the fragrance of this coffee is quite fresh. It's because your inventory is kept in her room. In the room created with her ability, it's possible to delay time. Large amount of beans can be kept fresh. Shall I go on? Silence? Very well, then I'll continue. You just told me that Montgomery's son took the day off. That was a lie too. And you, from the sound of your heartbeat, what can we assume is the truth? There's only one possibility. She has taken an indefinite leave of absence and doesn't know whether she'll return at all. Even so, you let her go because you understand she's the only one who can save the detective agency. Cool, thud, 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 thud. I like how this panel's drawn with kind of like the like washed ink, unless maybe it's just not printed properly, but I doubt that. Well, what a conundrum. Your crime is aiding a fugitive. No, you're an accessory after the fact to terrorists. Oh man, look at it. I forgot his name too. He was the first one we met, the hunting dog, but he's cool. The blind one, he's cool, but I don't know. I like Lucy. I feel like that's her name, the tiny one, the girl. What's more, if you conceal their whereabouts, you'll never be able to brew coffee again. Do you understand? He'll fall just a little more, and then he stops him. Yeah. Ow, what on earth was that for, Techu-san? I'm reprimanding you on behalf of the commander. Enjoying tormenting people until they squirm is a nasty habit of yours. Yep, you've gone through this already. Sir, there's no mistaking what Juno has said. The girl probably became a criminal for the detective agency on her own accord, but wanting to repay an important benefactor, is it a crime to feel that way? I promise you, if you tell us where she is now, you won't be charged with a single crime. See, this guy, the thing is, this owner's innocent, right? He's just trying to do the right thing, but they understand that that side of people in general, right? That they want to protect the ones that they really care about. So, yeah. Wait, Techu-san, what are you doing? We have that authority. And a world where a girl's sincerity is rewarded is what we must protect. Man, look at this panel. Actually looks nice here. It takes up like half a page with this. I felt like they did this better here in the manga. I feel like there's more emphasis on what he said. It went by pretty quick in the anime, so it doesn't really hit home as hard for me, personally. I don't just want Montgomery-chan alone to be saved. Detective Agency 2? Then we promise not to kill them either. They will be assured a fair trial. That doesn't mean anything though. Oh dear, it's come to this in the end, huh? I swear on my sword, if I break this promise, may it slice my stomach. I beg of you. And this is how they find out where they are. Montgomery-chan said, even if the rest of my life doesn't amount to anything, it doesn't matter, but please save her life. Yeah, see, she doesn't really care about her life anymore. Because I feel like that one arc where she was helping Francis, I felt like she really regrets it. So that's why she really doesn't want to, or she doesn't like herself. Please save her life, but yeah. the owner doesn't feel that way. Leave it to us. Cool. Nice. Put on the hat. Nice shading with that. And it feels like I lost the interrogation competition somehow. And you did. He was heading for the Sky Casino. Nani? The Sky Casino, and here we are. Man, yo, look at all the detail that went into the casino drawing. That's nice. Got drones, people coming in. What a stupid looking structure. I thought it was cool. Sky Casino, a high altitude floating establishment built right after the war ended. Thanks to helium and the centrifugal force from the mass balancer, it's possible for this thing to stay aloft with far less fuel than it appears to need. So it doesn't cost as much, even though it's huge. Just give me a second. Well, it's getting a little dry talking or reading out loud. However, the intelligence department thinks some sort of ability may be helping it to float. That was not mentioned before. That was not mentioned before. Is that Sigma's ability? Because he cares for this casino, man. So I think that he would do like, yeah, he would be the one to help the casino float, right? To stay afloat. But that's kind of like a Chuya ability. So what? The intelligent department thinks some sort of ability may be helping it to float. Maybe they mentioned that in, yeah, again, I feel like sometimes in the anime, subtitles go a little too fast, and then when something happens after and then something quickly happens after something important is said, so that's why you kind of just you brush off some of the text sometimes, or some of the information sometimes, because yeah, then again, shiny thing like explosion, shiny, right? And then you just forget about what somebody said earlier. So maybe they said this in the anime, but I don't remember this. Actually, dropping a chair from this altitude would result in damage like that of a bombing. They're that high up in the air? Jesus. It's a private amusement facility in name only. All of the rumors say its goal is actually to monitor and threaten the winning nations from the war. Amusement facility in name only. Actually, to monitor and threaten the winning nations from the war. Okay, so they don't get like too strong type of thing. Terrorists are active here physically and politically. That's the worst case scenario. Because you can take down the strongest ones. Oh, sorry guys. Ugh. Yeah, if you guys didn't hear my life update, or actually no, I don't think I talked about it. I started going back to the gym, and right now, oh yeah, I did, because I was eating. But yeah, my body is hating me right now. But it's okay, no pain no gain. I'm begging you, this is all I have now. I don't, it's a king jack full house. You lose. Damn, king jack full house, get wrecked. That's a pretty strong hand. Just one more time, this is the only thing I can do to get my money for my daughter's expensive surgery. Oh, but I don't remember this happening. This did not happen in the anime. What's the fuss? I feel bad for him, but it's his fault. He has no money. Man, they're serious. I'm begging you, all I need is money to cure her illness. Don't abandon my child. She's only 10. Please have mercy. What is going on? Oh, dang, look at Sigma. Sigma looks like a badass here. I feel like he looks like more of a badass here than he did in the anime. Well, then again, yeah, later we kind of see how he is. Like, he's very like nervous. Did this happen in the anime? Manager, I'm entirely sorry. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't need anyone causing trouble for customers in my casino. Ooh! Look, this card is damaged, so it violates the rules. That means that game was invalid. This did not happen in the anime. My most sincere apologies for our clumsiness. If you agree, allow me to be the dealer for the next game. Sigma is nice. Like, he's fair. Well, like, not that he... I mean, then again, right? He could just be making an excuse to help save this guy. But I feel like if the cards weren't damaged, he'd be like, well, that's just the rules, man. You lost, right? So maybe he's just being very, very precise with what he wants the casino to be. He wants it to be perfect. So even a damaged card can mess things up. Because we know how... Well, from the episode on Wednesday, we know how particular he is about his casino and everything. He knows everything about it, right? This is his life, right? He knows everybody's name, everybody's face, but it's because he's studied for so long. He's his addiction to his craft. Right? He deals next game. Yes, yes. Thank you. With this, my daughter will. No, I did nothing. It was your luck. See, the thing is, this could also be a setup because we know that the chips explode. We know that the coins explode, right? So he's trying to distribute the bombs. The way I dealt the cards, did it seem a little too obvious? No, you handled them well. Oh, here it is. But the way you damaged the card was a little severe. Well, that happened just now. Forgive me for that. I don't see that damage on the card. Tell the shills in the lounge to spread the story around. It'll affect the casino's reputation. Yes, sir. Okay, so this helps the casino in the long run. Andrew, there's a problem. Interesting. So yes, this dealer was part of it. Sorry, guys. It's just a little curious to me. Is this guy part of V? Because it looks like Sigma is... He's kind of... Like... I don't want to say like falling under this guy, but he's kind of like asking him how he felt about that. I could just be like looking too deep, but... I feel like... I don't know. It's just the way that this dealer looks. Right? Why is Sigma asking for this dealer's approval? Right? But it could just be that they're all here for the casino and he's just like, you know, he just needs his friends like, yo, did I do that well? Or but let's see. Here we go. Yeah, we already know they're coming in. Close the casino, you say? Yeah, terrorists have infiltrated this building. We can prove it. Sir, please look at this. And she came in. The ultimate disguise really is a hat and sunglasses. That's funny. That girl is a friend of the terrorist. She's brought them into the casino with her room ability. Room! If you guys watch One Piece, you know what I'm saying. Room. Shambles. Then the search team is useless. She's hiding in the room herself, so they're already out of this dimension. That's true. Because if she's in, then that's it. That's all she needs. So what should be done? Well, seal them in, blockade the casino, and deploy police to every section. Wait a month and they'll give up and come out. No, thank you. Ooh, like, bruh, you think, what are you trying to do? This is my casino. You know, we have no you guys have no jurisdiction here. We're in the sky, baby. The hell do you think you are? What was that? Will reimburse me for the revenue and reputation I'll lose during the blockade. This casino is my life. Would you obey someone who says stop your heart for a month? Do you even get what's happening right now? Do you even get what's happening now? But that's facts. You know? If they offer to compensate, be like, okay, we know, like, imagine how much money a casino loses not being operated for a month. Imagine how much money a casino makes a day, right? For a month? Are you dumb? If you want to reimburse, then maybe, but you guys aren't even given that option. They're just saying, we're going to blockade everything. It's a terrorist attack. Okay. That's what you think. But then again, we know that he's V, right? But like from a business standpoint is what I'm trying to say. It's just like, yo, that is not reasonable for me to just stop my casino for a month. Right? Makes no sense. Of course, I understand that. Power of the police is unnecessary. Yeah, we got this. Yo, look at the detail in the gun. That's cool. These guns are called directed resonance guns. They're guns for use against ability users. A sound wave directly shakes up the brain, causing a loss of consciousness in 1 second and death in 10 seconds. There are many ability users who aren't affected by bullets, but a sound bullet can't be evaded or blocked. We've seen this. All of this. Look at the way they drew them too. That's cool. The security. We know that they get doo-dooed. We know this, but it's just cool that the way that they're setting it up, because I feel like we're going to see these guns later. Even though we didn't get to see them in action in the episode on Wednesday, we're going to see these guns later. Because there's no way that they'd commit this much to it. Or like giving all that info. Or like maybe it might not be a gun, but it might be another device that has the same type of, like, not property, but you know, like the same function as these guns. Might be like a bomb next time, right? Or a grenade. All of the security here have this gun and are experts trained in fighting against ability users. Would you like to try them out? Oh man, he's getting cocky. Will you defy the government? And yo, the government? According to international laws, this casino is, so to speak, an independent state that no nation's police has jurisdiction in. In other words, right now, you have no authority, you stray dogs. And if you don't want to be picked up by your tails and tossed out, disappear right now. Yo, Sigma! Sigma's a badass. Like, in the anime, he was doing this too, but... Because to me, it might be maybe the anime's pacing, because we kind of see Sigma's like serious tone, but then he becomes like a little bit of like, for lack of a better term, a little bit of a wimp towards the end, right? Because he gets the anxiety and all that. But I feel like if they maybe like split this, right? If they put serious Sigma for Wednesday's episode, and then like next week they have like the crumbling Sigma, then that'd be better. Because yeah, on Wednesday it kind of set the tone for him, right? He was kind of being like a badass, but then after he was just like, you know, he was just soft towards like the end. But then again, that's only from last week's episode, right? Or from Wednesday's episode. You asshole, shut up and listen. Oh, you bastard. Did you tell me to disappear? This is bad. Oh, yo! You going Super Saiyan? The hunting dogs have a saying that goes like this: the deputy commander is the scariest, not when she's angry or when she's torturing someone. Deputy commander. Okie dokie then, man. Okie dokie then, mister. I guess the security here is flawless. We should just head on home then, huh? Trolling. She trolling. Also, guys, I want to say that this is it's cool the way that the manga is here. It's very comic book style. If you guys have seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, they have that thing where it kind of looks like comics, like the whole movie. If you guys have seen it, if not, then it's not a spoiler. It's just the way that it was animated. But in this panel where you can see her face like fully, her tongue has like those dots, right? So it looks really cool. Like, I don't know, it's just something that I noticed. It looks really cool like that. It's when she obediently listens to whatever her opponent is saying. Oh, so it's not when she's mad. Yeah, because she know that she doesn't give a shit about what he's saying. You're like, okay, sure. Boom. Yeah, explosion, doesn't give a damn. Yeah, okay, so they do it all in the same panel. Okay, yeah, maybe I spoke too soon there. It's bad. Someone stole the gas cylinders used for cooking and blew up the exits. Huh? Nani? And now no one can leave this casino. All we have to do now is take our time hunting down the detective agency. Click. Opens the door. The exit to the casino has been blocked by an explosion. Can we see this? Now our only way out has been cut off. No one can leave this casino. We're trapped among strong enemies. It's just as I planned. Knight from F6 to D5. Are they playing chess? They were not playing chess. Thing from E7 to E6. Oh, they're playing mental chess. Because, yeah, obviously they don't have a board in front of them, but they can see the board, right? Yo, Sorry. I just kind of got like I just kind of got like weeb like like a weeb feeling tingling because just having these two in the same room playing mental chess. That move is just like you. You have such poor character, Dazai. Yes, malice is the best fruit that God bestowed upon mankind. I completely agree. Queen from E2 to C4, sending the queen to the battlefield. How bold. You're my opponent. I should use all of the pieces I can. We never had this convo in the anime, so your queen is Montgomery-san, isn't she? Well, I thought you had figured that out. Who's your queen? Who's your queen, Fyodor? The port of this chess game is the Sky. Okay, is the Sky Casino, but the detective agency can't go out into the public. That's why I had the hunting dogs blow up the exits. To cause a commotion. An all-out battle is Dazai's aim. So yeah, because they can't go out into public because then they'll be seen, right? But they know she's there already now that they've seen her through the camera. But now that they can maneuver around with all the chaos, right? Everybody's running, everybody's scared. They can mobilize now. And Dazai's aim, and our final goal is the capture of the one who knows the location of the page, and he is the manager Sigma, one of the Decay of Angels. So they know Sigma is. He knows where the page is. The something that I know that I've picked up reading manga and sorry, drop in a chair. Something that I've picked up reading manga is that when a plan is said out loud, you know that plan isn't really going to come into fruition, like when it's very specific, right? Because there's no shock factor for the reader or for the viewer, right? So if you see, like, this is just future reference. I just found it interesting because I have also thought this was interesting. But yeah, if they say a plan out loud, that means it's not going to work most of the time. You kind of just have to see the plan as it's happening and then the explanation afterwards, right? But I feel like it's not gonna work since they're explaining it kind of early. Give me a second, guys. Wait, this is chapter 73 now. 47 minutes in. You guys are in for a long one, guys. You guys are in for a long one, but I'm sure that you guys will like me reading the manga because yeah, it's really good. Sorry, my boy's talking to me on Discord. Just give me a sec. Right, and let's go. They said it was a bomb? No way, it can't be terrorists. Don't panic. First, we have to keep the customers calm, tell them there was an incident with the power distribution, and guide them to their hotel rooms. Don't forget to walk slowly and keep a smile on your faces. See, like, this I don't really need to, like, go into depth, but it's just Sigma going into casino manager mode, right? And it shows, like, how anything that comes to the casino, he is serious, right? Customer A4098, Lazarus has anxiety, send a personal security guard. B9812, Mao loves gambling, dispatch a personal dealer to their room, let them win, of course. Ooh, yo, let them win. Have medical staff make their rounds to see E298A, who has a chronic heart problem. Now, N2480 is, yeah, see, he knows everybody, right? But he studied them endlessly. So yeah, me saying earlier that maybe that casino guy, the dealer might be part of V. I might be wrong about that because I feel like he's letting everybody win, right? It's to distribute the coins, the bombs out there, right? So yeah, he's letting people win. And yeah, I think it's just an agreed upon, it's just agreed upon between everybody in the casino, all the workers that. So it was just more of a scene to maybe boost their ratings or their reviews, right? Like, oh, they let me win even though I clearly lost, but they let me win with a damage card, like, type of thing, right? Especially with someone with high status and money. Yeah. Anyways, if you handle it like this next week, this incident will be forgotten. If you've got that, get going. Man, I'd love to come to this casino. Yeah, see, then Sigma. There's a night. There's a nightmare scenario. I can't get rid of the hunting dogs. Yeah, see how they split this. I like this, the way that they split it like this, because we saw how serious he was in the first panel. Yes, he was kind of like scared in that last chapter, but it's not showing him breaking like this, right? When he breaks like this, that's when his character changes. So I feel like the way that they did it in the manga is a lot better than they did it in the anime. It felt very rushed, and like, yeah, if they gave us more time with Sigma being a badass, and then he breaks like this, then it would have, no, next episode, then it would have been better. The hunting dogs are the strongest special forces team in the country. The explosion was probably their doing. The next step is for them to do an extensive search of the casino. If they find out the true form of this casino, the true form? No, it is my very soul. I won't let them destroy it. I have to kill them. Oh. True form. I'm not sure if he means the money and the chips, the exploding chips, but he said true form. So like maybe the like a freaking, is the casino like a Gundam? while they still got their guard down. They're confident, so he's got to kill them quick. The hound dogs who don't enjoy games, you're welcome to leave. Sigma is actually a badass in the manga. They portray him a lot better in the manga than they do in the anime, not gonna lie. It's not gonna make me switch to manga, because I just feel like anime is just cool, man. But I could definitely appreciate how the manga is doing this, how they're writing better than the anime, story-wise, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry guys if I keep stalling and talking, but yeah, it's just to get it out there, just what's in my head. Yeah, this hasn't been mentioned in other episodes before, or it has a little bit, but it wasn't to a point where they were missing this much, because I feel like this is a lot that they've missed. There aren't any signs of terrorists on this floor either. Now we'll split up and search the casino. You figure out the detective agency's next move. If you can't, I'll kill them. Kiriko-san told me that, but I've searched all over. Teruko, that's her name. Teruko-san. Okay. I haven't found a trace of the terrorists. I thought they'd want to blow up the power reactor and crash the casino into the ground, but they're not terrorists, man. They don't want to kill anybody. Think, what's the detective agency's ultimate goal? Vice commander brought me here, brought me along. They're not, well, yeah, they know, but they're not terrorists, because I know the agency really well. Yeah, see, that's what I said this in the reaction on Wednesday. I said that he knows them because we've been part of this, or we've been fighting against him and alongside him, right? Well, I say we as ADA. We're the ADA, come on, man. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he knows us. We've been fighting against him and with him, so he's very familiar, right? And he knows we're not assholes, right? Flashback. We never got this flashback. Sorry guys, is the music a little too loud? The music might be it's a little loud in my ear, to be honest. Freaking like, what the hell, Demon Slayer? You, as the vanguard of the mafia, you have fought the detective agency on the front line, so you should know their next move. The detective agency will never give up. If it's to prove their innocence, they'll throw down their lives and fight. Society has already decided they're guilty, but I don't think they are. Oh, so how did they skip this much? Mori knows, because like for me, I'm just like, I think during Wednesday's reaction, I was just like, I would feel like Mori would. Did I say that, or maybe I said it in my head and I didn't say it out loud? But I just felt like Mori isn't stupid, right? I feel like the leaders would know like what's going on, or at least something's fishy. It might not have to be specific, but at least something's fishy. They're working so hard that a guilty verdict would be unfathomable for them. It's either acquittal or death. See, I feel like this type of scene, it doesn't really have to be from Wednesday's episode. This type of scene could be put this coming Wednesday, and it'll still fit, right? So it like I should give the anime maybe like a little leeway, but then again, I don't know. So we're gonna have to wait until Wednesday, and then we could talk about it. One thing's for certain, if nothing else, the boss always felt that detective agency was being framed. See? So it's in his head. We never saw this. I like how they did the side by side, him being mafia, him being hunting dog. Oh man. I think one of you guys mentioned it in the comics too, in the comments too, about kind of like the inner turmoil that Tachihara goes through, because at the end of the day, I feel like the mafia treated him with respect and nicely, right? They treated him well. So yeah, I feel like that's always the thing with double agent type of stuff. I think that I almost like kind of spoiled an anime, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say it's a very, very popular anime right now that this also happens like a little bit in the earlier seasons, right? So I don't want to say anything just in case you guys haven't seen it, but yeah, something very similar happens to this where, right, where they're double agent, but they start to like the people that they've infiltrated, type of thing. That kind of sounds iffy. That kind of sounds weird, but you know, we're kind of adults here, so I never had him pegged as the type to judge people based on intuition and sentiment. So what was he basing it on? He just knows them, man. Oops, I did again. Don't try to guess the boss's goals. Just carry out his orders. That's the code of the mafia. All we should do is take action. But you're not mafia anymore. So I don't know why you're thinking about it. Unless you want to come back, baby. Wait, what? What did I just say? Yeah, see? You're not mafia anymore. So why are you thinking about it? Talking about the boss. Yo. Yo. Oh, wait, was this... Oh, okay, I was just like, was that Mori or was this Akutagawa? Because you see Akutagawa... Wait, the mafia code. I'm a hunting dog. We're the fangs of the government that tear criminals apart. Yeah. I wonder how many people he's had to kill. Right? Being a mafia, or being part of the mafia, but he is also like government. In the end, the mafia was just an undercover assignment. Their lives mean nothing to me. Haha, yeah. See, this is the inner turmoil. But why would they not include this in the anime? Now I'm kind of questioning, why would they not include this in the anime? Unless they're... I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're either putting this in next week's episode or putting it maybe next season. But I feel like this is a blunder if they don't add this, because that's wild. This is a big scene. Proof of that was when in that battle I used my ability and then their lives were... Oh, do you feel guilty for that though? Are they dead? Yeah, you feel bad. You have been better at this. Oh man, see, what the hell? I like how they do flashbacks and it's like grainy. What the hell? How do you remove this from the anime? No way. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll see what happens next week. Anyways. No, I know deep down. I already know. I heard it a lot. So is he seeing his brother? This is all you can do? Why was it him and not you? Oh, why? So they're saying he should have died. That's rude. I mean, why was it him and not you? Come on, bro. That's not his fault. That's not Tachihara's fault. He's probably younger too. Point. This is where they find it. They see Atsushi. I forgot his name. What the hell? Atsushi, the detective agency. Why are they on this hotel floor? Is there a hideout here too? At any rate, this is my chance. I'll surprise attack him before he can escape. Bro, how did they... I'm still kind of pissed that they missed all that before this door kick. There's no sign of anyone here. Shit. Did they notice that I was getting closer and fled from the girl's room? That tiger probably has good ears. Damn it. No matter how you look at it, it's just a regular hotel room. There's nothing that says terrorist. But in that case, what was the agency doing in this room? Huh? That's when he notices Edge of the rug. Why is it only like that here? There's something under the floor. Yep. Power, a safe. Can use model of the anti-theft safes. Even a forensics expert would need 2 years to unlock it. What? Metal manipulation. Yeah, 2 years? Take that. But seeing through my secrets. Seeing through secrets is my specialty. This is an age-old requirement for any government spy. That's facts, though. The hell is this? Money from the countries around the world, but only coins. The casino's name is printed on the wrapper, so that means for coins for giving change. Nani? Well, why would they keep something like that in a safe like this? Camera. Was that camera in the anime? I don't remember it being. I feel like the camera was more like from like the behind angle, right? Sorry guys. Let me burp a little bit. Can't be. I don't believe it. Are you telling me he just randomly went into a hotel room with absolutely nothing strange about it? Atsushi was leading them. I think we knew that already. Calm down. Think. After the meeting, we confiscated the hunting dog's comm devices and weapons just like we would for a regular guest. That means... Now, if I kill the hunting dog, my secret stays safe. He doesn't know his abilities, though. If I do it now, I can manage it easily. All I have to do is commit. Sigma-san, let me give you some advice as your colleague. If the hunting dogs find out during the execution of the plan, throw everything away and run. You can't beat them. Throw it away? This casino? The way that they do his thoughts here, right? Like, he's in a dark place just thinking about him throwing away his casino. I feel like Fyodor, he just implanted that in his head that, oh, the hunting dogs will slap you, so don't fight back. But he put that in his head because he knows that when he's put against the wall, he's gonna go nuts, right? So yeah, that's all part of Fyodor's plan. This coin is so strange. It's hollow inside. No, the metal structure is... It's a bomb! She was the bomb? You guys watch Rush Hour 2? Sorry. Beep! You already know, he's good. Over at that distance, it was probably an instant death. The counterfeit coins were made from the high-powered explosive RDG 1800. Each one has a small explosive strength on its own, but when they explode, the shrapnel causes severe injuries. So yeah, it's more the shrapnel, but he stops the shrapnel. It's the brutal weapon at the core of the next step of the decay of angels in our plan of global terrorism. If someone sees it, we can't let them live. Huh? Phew! That was just in the nick of time. Nani? It's a good thing I stopped the metal piece. It kept the blast contained. Ow. Of course, my hand is all torn up. For the spy mission, I only received a light strengthening operation. Taking a direct hit really sucks. I don't... Alright guys, I'm trying to remember if in the anime his hand was buzzed. I might need to rewatch these scenes on my own time. I'm not gonna spend time with you guys to like, because this video is gonna be long enough already. But I'll go back on my own time because I don't remember his hand being busted. But then again, I could just be misremembering. Bombs, the coins. Don't tell me everything inside the safe, which means, shit, it didn't kill him. What should I do? Well, there's still a way to keep this to keep his mouth shut. My final trump card, though, if I use that, the casino will take a great deal of damage too. See, what is he talking about, man? This casino is like a Gundam, man. And so will the guests of the casino, who are equally valuable to me. Everything in the casino he cherishes. You can't beat them. He's probably right. In the superhuman group, the Decay of Angels, I'm the man with the least combat-oriented ability. I think I remember this in the, or I mentioned this in the comment as well, in the comments as well. I don't buy him being weak, right? I don't buy it at all, because they said he has amnesia. So how would he know he's weak? Right? Unless it's just like he has like hidden power that he's not aware of himself, but Fyodor knows. But Fyodor just told him like, yeah, you're weak. You don't have strength. But I don't know. But that's just how I'm seeing it. Because there's no way they'd have him in the Decay of Angels if he was just trash, right? I'm an average person who has nothing but this casino. Amazing. We'd expect nothing less from the man born to be an exec. Everyone, you misunderstand me. I don't have any talents. My encyclopedic knowledge of customers' names and finances is because I've lost sleep desperately memorizing them. It's just me whittling myself away. Again, Genius of hard work. We know this from Naruto. We know Rock Lee. If it's for the casino, I'll do anything. This is where it gets serious. No matter how you think about it, coin bombs would be tools for terrorism. This is why the casino was established. This is bad. I've got to report this to Taruko-san right away. Oh, and this is when the plane comes in. You gotta be kidding me. So, if he starts to figure this out, if Tachihara starts to figure this out, will he assume that Sigma is part of the ADA? But he knows that he's not, because he knows the ADA. He knows Sigma is not. And we already know, well, now we know in the manga that he's already second guessing, right? Because Mori doesn't believe that the ADA would just do this, right? Ooh, look at this panel. Yo, look at this double. Is this a double spread panel? Look at the plane coming in. Nice. Look at the detail in the shrapnel and like all the pieces flying. That looks so good. So much work into that. This is just like the minute details. Nice. I like that. Crash, crash. Nice. An unmanned aircraft? Are they just going to crush the evidence and me with it? But there are hundreds of customers on this floor too. It's too big. My ability can't stop it. This is death. Yeah, Taruko. Move aside, wimpy Tachihara. Yeah, baby. Oh shit. This is where the chapter ends? With her freaking leveling, well, her growing up. This might be the thumbnail. Not gonna lie, you guys know how much I like Taruko. I don't know why I called her Lucy. Is that her first name? Or maybe Lucy is the other one, the dimensional girl? Crazy. Also, yeah, she has a very similar ability to, if you guys watch Hunter x Hunter or have seen Hunter x Hunter, you know who I'm talking about. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil anything in case you guys haven't seen it. And there, all right. Sorry guys, I didn't say it. Next chapter, 73.5. Is this like a flashback chapter? Bonus story. Mushitaro at that time. Okay, guys. It says bonus story. I don't know if I'm going to read this on screen because I don't want to I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. If anything, I will read this on my own time, or maybe I will wait till the anime maybe makes a adaptation of it. Yeah, because it says bonus story, so I'm assuming 74.5 Skyfall Part 1 is where it is. So yeah, like I mentioned, if you guys have been watching this for an hour now, like I mentioned before, if the manga starts to show things that I don't recognize, I'm gonna stop. And full stop. I'm gonna tell you guys, yeah, stopping right here, that's it. And yeah, so I don't get spoiled for next week's episode and I could get hyped, right? But yeah, here we go. The shape may vary, but the soul is everlasting. Teruko-san. A changing war situation at Sushi. It's the sound of combat. Then that's, yeah, the hunting dogs have started to move. Wait, sorry guys. I'm not gonna read the titles of the next chapters, but I just want to see how far it is. Chapter 106. Oh, damn. They have 30 chapters ahead. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to spoil myself just in case, so I just want to see how many chapters they had ahead. And why did they only make this 13 episode season then, man? Just give us more. What the hell? There's so much content. Yeah, the hunting dogs have started to move. Everything's as Dazai-san Dazai-san instructed. Sorry, just like a chessboard. They're playing chess. Let the proof of terrorism of the coins be discovered by the hunting dogs, then have them gain control over the telecommunications room and let them stop detonation signals dispatch. See, this is what I mean. Like, yes, they're explaining the plan, but they're explaining it after it's happened. So that means it's going to be successful, question mark? Um, Usually it's gonna be successful, but yeah, if they're explaining it beforehand, then usually it doesn't work. But that telecommunications room is the enemy's heart piece. That's Dostoevsky must have multiple means to protect it. Even for the hunting dogs, it might be a tight contest. Yeah, that's where we come in. We and the hunting dogs will form a united front, prevent this terror, and prove that we're not the terrorists. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we knew their plan is to prove innocence through action, right? And show them. We'll secure the manager, defend against his terror tactics, and gain the hunting dogs as allies. One strategy will win 3 valuables. That's Dazai's plan. Yes, let's go. It's the beginning of the battle. Yes, that's Dazai's plan. What's Fielder's plan? You know what I'm saying? We know a lot about Dazai's plan now. What's Fielder's plan? Shoot, shoot. Don't allow those 2 into the transmission room. Protect the casino. Oh, look at this panel. What the frig am I looking at? Is that just like the speed at which Taruko is moving? Look at her face right here. Guys, if you aren't aware, if you haven't seen a lot of my other content, the characters I usually lean towards are the crazy ones. I love the crazy ones. I don't know why. It's just because like a Kenpachi, if you guys watch Bleach, like a Kenpachi, like a if you guys watch Black Clover, like a Luck. I like a Luck. Yeah, they're just crazy, right? Ooh, look at her. Now, is it possible that there's coworkers who hate you? Don't shoot, don't shoot. You'll hit our comrade. My, how boring. Oh, because she wanted to see whether they would still shoot even though she has him hostage. That's funny. That's hilarious. My, how boring. Throws her at the... Oh, man. Taruko looks so much better here. We didn't get to see her kick some ass in the anime. We just saw them all on the floor. She gets to kick some ass here. Wow. Thud, thud, bam, whack, whack. Various SmackDown sounds. I can't believe it. The armed security are at the end of their rope. This is the hunting dog's fighting strength. There's only 2 of them. This is the difference in abilities. Still, I mean, we still don't have that other guy. I forgot his name. Echu? He's apparently the strongest one, so physically. An ordinary person does but what an ordinary person can. There is a way to fight back. I have a question. Why Sigma is the tower? Why did you choose him as the casino's protector? Here we go. He explains. What do you mean? Oh, you'll play innocent? How unkind. The board is already in movement, which means what we can do it now is just killing time. Just killing time, is it not? Or do you just hate chit chat? That's fine, but first things first. See, the thing is, Dazai's trying to get info, even though he's doing it in like a trolly way. He's just like, oh, okay, fine. You don't want to like, but he could communicate through his heartbeat, right? So that's why he's trying to get info from him, even though it seems like a friendly convo. But I feel like Fyodor knows all this because they both know that they're communicating with the outside world somehow, right? With the outside of the prison somehow. So yeah. So they both know not to give too much away. First, I should expose my hand of cards, right? No problem. To be honest, while I was looking into Sigma, I found out something interesting. That he has no past. We've known this. The gifted information institutions all over the world that I contacted had no record of him. His life began to be documented 3 years ago when he was arrested by European police. It's truly as if that man were like a novel that starts from the middle. Yo, did they write this man into existence using the book, using the page? That'd be freaking wild, but I don't know. Somehow, what I came to understand is only his ability, the ability to touch another. Oh yeah, we knew this. To touch another and exchange the information they want to know most. For the information who wants to. Okay, wait. The ability to touch another and exchange the information they want to know most. For the information who wants to know. Or the information one wants to know. Alright, the sentence is very weird for me. The ability to touch another and exchange the information they want to know most for the information one wants to know most. Okay, so yeah, he stole it from Chief Taneda, stole the page info. Yeah, that sentence is confusing to me, but I'm just assuming he knows how to take info. If anything, that moment would have been his main mission. I would have then withdrawn him from the terror plan's front line. Why is he still in the casino? Well, what do you think? What I think is that his objective wasn't terror to begin with. Originally, the aerial casino's founding was determined 13 years ago by the victorious country in a secret meeting, but under whose and what kind of expectations was it decided? Yeah, we know this. They wrote the existence of the casino in the book. Technique and the source of the funds, even intelligence engineering, there was no information. Because of that, I realized that the details about its founding weren't just absolutely secret, they didn't exist in the first place, and that the aerial casino wasn't built 13 years ago, but 8 days ago. Fyodor's like, oh, my dad's eye, figuring everything out. 8 days ago, it was written into the page and immediately appeared, together with its 13 years of history, of course. There were 2 reasons to do that: to make it to the next terrorist base and to give it as payment to Sigma for the use of his ability. So they're using it as like a transport. The next terrorist base. So there's another base to give it, and to give it as payment to Sigma for the use of his ability. It sure wasn't for nothing, huh? Our boss hates doing things for nothing. Well then, thank you for your interesting talk. It is now my turn. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just gonna, okay. I'm just gonna read this last. Okay, no, it still keeps going. It still keeps going. I wasn't sure whether I saw this yet, but there's something that I recognize. So yeah, let's keep going. Okay, our boss hates doing things for nothing. Okay, it is now my turn. Okay, and they're playing chess, right? Look at all the guards just watching them. What is this? What is that? Shit. The hell have these guys been saying all this while? Oh, so they're speaking in another language? Or like in like their own language? Because they can't tell. The hell have these guys been saying all this while? So they've been talking this whole time, but they don't know what they're saying because they're speaking on their own BF90. What? My brain just exploded a little bit. Give me a sec, guys. Ah. Ah. So good. They're so smart. Ah. Damn it. Ouch. The results deciphering the prisoner's conversation just arrived from Japan. Oh, finally. Nonsense. Is stuff like this even possible? The 2 of them have memorized the contents of every conversation they've had with each other in the past. They've assigned something like a character to each of those conversations' words, forming a code that only they understand, composing instantly, and having the other guess it out! What? What? Did they mention this? What? It's instant? So to decipher it, don't you get it? It's impossible because only they know. It's from their previous conversations. Goddamn monsters. That's freaking crazy. Sorry, return to the initial question. So this whole time when they're talking, they're not talking. Like in the anime too, they're not talking. Or they're talking in code. What's the reason you left Sigma on the front line? That is, of course, because he is the strongest. Strongest, yes. At least on this chessboard. So who haven't they added to this? Who do you think would be the strongest in this world? Those with abilities? Those with influence? Wrong. The strongest are those who have nothing else. It's aspiration. Sigma doesn't have a past self. He has amnesia, you see. Here we go. One moment is enough. Hit them with the resonance guns and stop them. If we do the concentrated fire, grab, sound effect, grab. Yeah, it goes up. They're on the roof. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we still haven't seen where Taruko stops the plane. But against me, your guns mean nothing. Mean nothing. Sorry, no G on that. Nothing. Retreat! Retreat for now! Sheesh. Hey Tachihara, are you trying to steal my entertainment? Come on, forgive me. We're still pretty much police officers. Yeah, we've seen this. We have to control the situation before the common guests get injured. Flick. What was that sound just now? That's like the security's beat up. This is when they betray them. Explanation to you. Hold on, Teruko-san. We don't see her stop the plane? Teruko-san, are you okay? Shut up. Mention it and I'll kill you. She took a lot of damage. The wound from when she stopped that aircraft. In this condition, if she fights anymore. Hachihara. Youth allies of justice go save the world while wounded. Don't you think it makes an exciting impression? To that extent, I simply can't. You said allies of justice? Are you police officers? Yes, we're currently in the... See, the thing is, I remember the scene, right? Then we got the stab. You know how Sigma is letting everybody win? Well, I guess maybe just the ones that he's mentioned to win. Because he was saying that, yeah, all your losses can be recouped, right? So it's just like, have people been losing here? Tachihara, behind you! Oh, hit him with a bottle! What the Tachihara! Tachihara! With this, the debt on the money we lost will be forgiven. Wait, dear. Sound effects. Oh, so it does end in... Okay, cool. We'll be done. We'll be done over. Attack these two on sight. You won't be charged with any crime. Those who have attacked them will get their debts to the casino written off. Moreover, those who wound them earn $10,000, $100,000 for knocking them unconscious, $1 million for killing them. This is being broadcasted to the whole casino area. The two of them are police. They cannot hurt you. Hunt them without worry. Yeah, that is so smart. Police don't want to hurt civilians. They're civilians. They can't do anything to them. And they have no jurisdiction on this casino, man. This is Sigma's country. The quickest ones win. Ooh. So we don't get to see Teruko stop it. Sigma is certainly not a terrorist, even without knowing who... Okay, wait. Okay, so it ends here. Even without knowing who he is himself, who himself is, he desired a place to belong. That's the casino. Yep, that's his home, man. That's why, in order to protect the casino, he may be as implacable as hell itself, and burn even the hunting dogs to ashes. And the reason for that is because in this world, the most fearsome one is an average man who has become desperate. We did miss a lot. We did miss a lot. Anime viewers missed a lot. We don't get to see... Sorry, let me go back up. I just want to see if Teruko stops the plane and maybe I missed it. Or maybe she stops the plane in like another chapter. Sorry guys, let me just double check. I'm not gonna look at Mushitaro's flashback. Like, I'm not gonna read through it because I want to do that on my own time. But I just want to double check. Maybe they have they have some panels of current situations. Oh, it's pretty small, his short story. I'm still gonna read that on my own. I won't let you guys I won't have you guys deal with. Yeah, we don't see her stopping the plane. Weird. But yeah, guys, super. Yeah, I don't know how the anime missed this much. This is kind of wild. I'm hopeful that maybe they mention it next week. At least how Tachihara has how he's torn between mafia and hunting dog. Because I feel like that's such a big scene, especially in the anime. Tachihara doesn't get a lot of screen time, right? In the earlier episodes, he didn't really get a lot of screen time. He's getting a lot here in this season, because of what he is, a hunting dog. But if this is his season, give him that growth, give him that character build, give him that character development. Why the hell are you holding out, right? That's why, like, That's why it's kind of like that's kind of whack. Um, again, um, if this happens again, like with the manga having more than the anime, um, again, if it's only like little scenes, as if like just like little battles and stuff like that, or like side stories, I'm not super super like I want to read that like instantly. I don't feel that way. But if it's stuff like this, like it's in the canon, like the Mushitaro side story, I feel like I could read that on my own time, or if at all, it doesn't really matter much to me. But something like this where it's canon and it's just missing, and that's kind of whack, right? Um, but I feel like yeah, if it's just like battle scenes that I'm missing, then I don't really. That's not the worst thing in the world. But if it's character building moments, because I feel like this manga, this anime is a lot about the characters. So yeah, if it's missing character building moments like this, I might have to jump in again with these. Um, yeah, but I just don't want people to be like, oh, I like the manga more than the anime because it's just better in the manga at this point than it is in the anime. Like, then that's just your own personal preference. But if it's missing stuff, then that's what I want to see. So yeah, I just want to say that just so it's not like because I feel like if you're a manga reader, then every episode is like, oh, you should read the manga. Oh, you should read the manga. It's better. Oh, you should like that's not gonna happen, guys. I'm just letting you know that's not gonna happen. It's just with the stuff that's missing. Yeah, and I felt like they did really miss a lot. Anyways, guys, this is a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this. I enjoyed reading this myself. Not it gave us a lot, and it gave us the code talk between Dazai and Fyodor. It just levels up their intelligence, just that extra step, right? That we aren't aware of. Maybe they'll say this again next week, right? Maybe then they'll include the security guards talking like, "What the hell are they saying? Are they like we haven't been able to decipher what they're saying at all, right?" So if they do all of this next week, then yeah. Then again, I don't know what part 2 and 3 of the manga because there's like two parts. The Skyfall part 1 and part 2. Maybe they do part 1 and part 2 next week. But yeah, I feel like even this conversation, for our viewers, would level up the intelligence that Fyodor and Dazai have, like in their heads. Because in my head, I'm just like, yeah, Fyodor and Dazai are smart. Yeah, I know they're super smart. They're the smartest in the series. But when they give scenes like this where it's very specific of how smart they are, that's where it makes it even better, man. It just goes to show how much monsters there are. Goddamn monsters. If you guys can see here, goddamn monsters. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this because it looks a little you guys can see the pages quite a bit. I should have maybe put like a better cover on it, but yeah, guys, this video is long enough already, an hour and a half. This video is long enough already. This is the end of the reaction. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. It'll really help our community grow, and hit that notification bell button so you're notified whenever I upload. Guys, yeah, I'm happy that you guys told me in the comments to read this, because yeah, again, if it's every video that's saying, oh, you should read the manga for this, or you should, not gonna happen. But I feel like this was enough to a point where, yeah, you guys are saying like, yeah, they missed a lot, and I agree, they missed a lot. They definitely missed the mark on this. But yeah, guys, can't wait to see the season finale on Wednesday. Hope to see you guys there. Can't wait, and yeah, just hope to enjoy it. It's been your boy Dark Green Poo, and I am out this bitch. Later.